away from my door, you mother.
Put the bat down. Put the bat down.
There's blood up here at the top of the hill where it looks like a body dump, Sarge, that somebody drug him and threw him off this little cliff.
Turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Welfare checks are meant to ensure safety, but sometimes they reveal a situation far darker than anyone imagined.
Well, she got flowers and stuff on her like that. Okay, step back. Step back.
When officers responded to a hit and run and encountered a man spiraling into irrational and dangerous behavior,
turn around and put your... I'm not going to say it again.
You ain't say move it. You ain't take me to jail. Why? What'd I do?
what unfolded was a tense struggle to prevent harm both to him and everyone nearby.
Usually your mom is your ride, right?
Yeah.
Ashley? Yes, the one.
Left there, turn around.
Yep. Yep. Do you have anything on you?
I can take that off.
Officers responded to a hospital after reports surfaced about concerns for a young family member's condition. Upon arrival, medical staff described disturbing details about the injuries that immediately raised red flags.
So Griffin came in, he's got a big bruise from about here down from his nose, weird markings on his ankles, so that's what we call DHS, concern of non-accidental traumas. Mom says that he woke up from a nap with the bruise on his face. Explains the ankles as eczema. The doctor said they look more like frostbite burns is his concern. They don't look like which you can see, we have pictures too. It's not like a grab. They do look, it's odd. So they did a full non-accidental workup. So far the CT showed no brain bleeds. He has large ventricles. He's very underweight, very behind developmentally, belly descended, like a malnourished belly. He does have a mass in his belly. So again, we can't rule out that there isn't malnourishment happening yet, but there is a cause of the dissension in his belly, I would say. Yeah, I was concerned.
So he had an appointment in February. I'm a little concerned their lack of looking at this child because apparently they checked off all the boxes for meeting developmental milestones. He's in an infant car seat.
After reviewing the situation, the officer and a social service representative went to hear the mother's side of the story.
Alrighty, I'm sure DHS has a couple of questions they got to run through, and I'm just here for their half. Basically, generally, injuries like this, we make a case out of it just because how young he is.
So what's going on? We were called because there was concerns regarding potential malnourishment, the bruise on his face.
The issue with the face, we woke up this morning at about 9:30, gave him breakfast, came to play with him and all of that stuff. And at about 2 o'clock, we woke up. And I went out to go take him and feed him since he slept through lunch. And
what time did you guys lay down for a nap?
We laid down at about 11:45. We came out and he had this big on his forehead and it was breaking out, so I called my mom and she told me to bring him in.
So I could tell you not just looking at it, but it's more than just recent. It looks more than just a day. So it didn't just happen within the afternoon. So
well, I didn't sleep this morning.
So okay, like I said, the way we heal, that's not a reset. It would have happened within the last several days, but it wouldn't have happened today with the coloration and all of that.
Well, I have a video of him from yesterday. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to find.
And so he just woke up a random giant on his head. Where does he sleep?
He sleeps in his friend and living room.
Who all was around him?
The only people that are ever around him are my roommate Cassie and my mom watched him on, honestly, Saturday.
So what's in his crib? Because like I said, like that doesn't just happen. That's not making...
When they met with the attending doctor, he revealed something far more alarming and explained how the mother's statements didn't quite add up. The inconsistencies only deepened suspicion.
So he was 7 kilos when he checked in. And looking at his growth chart, he was 9 kilos 2 months ago at his previous pediatrician. Which 9 kilos is, I think that was like the 27th percentile is what it was. And he dropped to a 0.11 percentile. So those two things, like this with his significant weight drop, I was like, yes, gotta be something.
Okay.
Then he was relatively bradycardic, so heart rate was a little small, so instead of we need to do a lot more.
And I'll get this from public. What brought them in?
So they
How
had
was
said
he when
this just in the middle of the nap. Like mom didn't know, went down, he was totally fine, and when they woke up, he had this mark on his head.
Okay.
And that's what she checked in for.
Okay.
And so she had thought, it was unclear where it came from.
Okay.
You know, initially the resident had thought maybe this was like some liquid burn, which it doesn't look like it to me.
Okay.
And like I said, it made me think it was the fact that mom had said not there before the nap, now it's there after nap.
Mm-hmm.
BS thing.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, anything else? So, low heart rate, is that on back? Is that what is that indicative of?
Well, so initially with the low heart rate in the forehead, he was drinking and fairly responsive. So that makes me think of, you know, when you have intracranial bleeding that's smashing stuff, irregular breathing, low heart rate, and high blood pressure is kind of the big three that we look for. We didn't have the other two, but that low heart rate was like, I think something going on in the brain.
Right.
So we went and did a CT, and it was okay. I mean, it didn't show anything significantly abnormal.
Okay.
And then kind of, you know, we were thinking, okay, yes, his back and all this. I think this is his feet also had like this look of super cold, and he was cold as well. He was 92 degrees core temperature, which is way low. So all that kind of put together made us think, what's going on with this kid? Yes, so it also didn't show anything.
Okay.
The abdominal CT we also did, and that shows an obstruction of unknown etiology. His stomach is super full, so it has a bunch of air in it, so you can compress before we can get any answer. So I think the plan is to admit and then recheck at some point, but don't know what the obstruction's from.
Okay. Like a
bowel obstruction, yeah.
Okay.
So in a kid that has not had a previous abdominal surgery, it's rare for an obstruction to occur in the first place.
The officer and social service member then reached out to a roommate who lived in the same home as the family. Her statement would change the course of the investigation.
So I'm in school, and she called me probably about 3 to ask me if I could give her a ride to the ER, which I don't have a car at the moment, so my stepmom had the car because she had an appointment, and then I had a dentist appointment at 3. Then she went and she called one of my other friends, and that friend came and gave her a ride. So basically that's how I got involved in this. And then...
Did you just meet him at the hospital then?
I got here at 17:55.
The last thing I wanted to ask you, when was the last time that you saw Griffin?
The last time I saw Griffin was his birthday party, aside from occasional FaceTime calls.
So when was his birthday? Is it on his birthday?
Yeah, January 15th.
Okay.
So, it's hard getting there because I'm in nursing school. The last FaceTime was today, and then before that, probably a couple weeks ago at best.
Okay.
I've seen occasional snaps on Snapchat, but that wasn't that big yesterday.
What do you mean it
So,
wasn't that big?
like, there was one like that big, like just a little bit of distance.
After gathering all medical findings and background information, investigators returned to question the mother again. This time, she appeared visibly tense and uneasy, as if realizing the walls were closing in.
So where does Griffin go most days? Is he with you? Does he go to daycare? Does he have...
He's typically with me.
With you? Okay.
Right now I am unemployed.
Okay. If you can't watch him, who would? If you have an appointment or
My mom.
need a break or whatever it might be. Okay. When's the last time Mom watched him?
I want to say Saturday
At her house, or she came to yours?
at her house.
So he went over there Saturday, spent the night home on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since then, has anyone else watched him? Does Cassidy ever watch him, or does... Nope, no one else? Okay. So tell me just a little bit about Griffin. How is he? Is he a good baby, a fussy baby? We saw he's a good sleeper, so you've got that going for you.
He is typically very happy.
Gradually, the investigator began steering the discussion toward the more difficult questions, the ones that might explain how the injuries really occurred.
How many bedrooms is your apartment?
2.
So you share with Griffin?
My bedroom is too small, so he has like a little section in the living room.
Oh, okay.
Just to himself.
Okay, perfect. What is he? A crib or a pack and play or a bed or a crib? Okay.
We woke up from our nap at 2. So that's when I went out and saw the big spot on his forehead. Whoa.
So let me pause you real quick. Does he take his nap in his crib too? Or his naps in his crib too? Okay.
I don't bed share. I'm too dangerous.
No,
to my sleep.
that is great. I just didn't know, especially with Cassie, if it was a problem with him sleeping in a common area.
No, it's not an issue.
Okay. Okay, so he took a nap, got up about 2. Did you nap too?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Did he wake you up or did you wake him up?
I woke up before him.
Okay.
So I woke up like 30 minutes before him.
Okay.
And then I heard him crying, which typically means that he's awake.
So that's how he lets you know.
Oh
yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So about 2 o'clock, he starts fussing. You go out there and tell me what's going on when you get to the crib.
Well, I get to the crib. I see like some red spot on his forehead. So I moved his hair, and it was like from his hairline to the bridge of his nose. I'm like, what the
Right.
I got him food because he was supposed to eat.
Okay. What did he have?
I set him down, and then I called my mom.
Okay.
I'm like, Mom, look at his forehead. What do you think this is? Or should I just take him in to the ER? Because I don't know what to do. I'm a first-time mom.
Right.
And she's like, take him to the ER.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
Okay. So you got him up. What did you give him for a snack?
I gave him Cheerios.
Okay. Did he eat them?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
The investigator pressed on, circling back to one particular detail again and again. The mother had no choice but to respond, even as her composure began to slip.
So once you got him up, did he stop crying?
Yeah, he stopped crying.
Is his little belly sticking out? Is it? Can you
Typically
tell?
sticks out like that.
When he's constipated, or that's just how Griffin is?
That's just how Griffin is.
Okay.
His belly has always stuck out like that since he was born.
So you came in because of this mark on his forehead, and I just saw it. Does it look now the same as when you got him up, or has it gotten bigger or smaller?
It looks a little bit faded, and I have a picture of us too.
Okay. Yeah.
From earlier when I brought him in.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I brought him in.
Okay.
So it's much redder than before.
Okay.
This was yesterday.
What happened there? Do you know what that mark was from?
So when he gets angry or frustrated, he rocks back and forth.
Okay.
It just is a self-soothing type thing.
Yeah.
And I do it too, so I never thought it was a big issue. And he's self-soothing.
Okay.
So he's trying.
Yeah.
And sometimes he'll sit too close to the back of his crib and he'll just hit the back of his head.
Okay.
But when I hear it, I'll move him.
Okay.
But he always ends up right back to that same spot.
Okay.
So, like, I've talked to people about it before to see if it was because he's self-destructing or if it's something else.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, sometimes it can be normal, like it's just sitting too close back or something. I don't know what this red spot is.
But so that he the back of his head when he does that? So what happened up here yesterday?
Yesterday he had on his toy. Like just the little car, he went to lean over, and he hit his forehead.
Okay. So this was yesterday that
Yes.
happened. Around what time?
It was like right after lunch.
Okay.
His foot was just super swollen, and they couldn't figure out why his.
When he was here for the flu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it was so swollen that his foot was really hard.
Both feet or just one foot?
Just the one.
His right foot?
Yeah, I think so.
The social service representative continued questioning her, this time urging complete honesty. Now the question was, will the mother comply?
Any history of substance use? So if I were to do a screen on you tomorrow, you would come back clean, no illegal substances whatsoever?
Just that's it.
How often do you smoke?
Not very often. I just do it when I'm in pain and I cannot sleep.
Why are you in pain?
I have back issues.
So where do you use it?
I do it in my own room. I have my window wide open the entire time I smoke. Or I'll typically just eat an edible.
And then where's Griffin at?
He is in bed. I don't smoke until he's asleep.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know that is an issue. Even though he's in bed, you're the primary caretaker for him, and you have to be sober at all times, especially with his age. I understand pain and all of that, but you have to be sober at all times when you're caring for a child that age, any child. but especially a child that age.
Then came a series of highly sensitive questions, the kind that could uncover the full truth. But would her answers hold up?
I do want to make it clear, I got a call from your sister out there, from the front desk. That's not appropriate. I gain information from doctors, and I'm going to question you, and I'm going to come hard at you at times because I want to find out answers, to find out what happened to him. I'm not saying you're guilty or you're innocent. Our job is to find out what happened to him and how to best help him. Okay, so having your sister call, or whoever it was that called me at the front desk, did you tell someone to call?
No.
So who's Kylie, Kaylee, someone like that? They specifically asked for me. So
my sister is 6.
Okay, so this was an adult female. They asked for me by name specifically about this case, and I just told the person I'm not going to listen to you harass me, and I'm not giving you any information. For me to like even talk, so I can interview anyone. I can talk to your mom and interview her, but I have to have your permission to like give her any information. So if your mom, if you want me to be able to give her any information regarding my case or anything like that, I have to have permission from you, okay? But I'm not going to be having a bunch of people calling me and doing all that.
That's understandable.
Okay. So I'm not sure who it was or whatever, but let's not do that again, okay? Because that kind of puts a wrong foot forward regarding investigating, okay?
You think you know who it
The
is?
only person I told the whole situation was my mom and my best friend who was here.
Weeks later, detectives struggled to reach the mother, who began avoiding all contact. Eventually, they received an important tip.
Hi, I'm Detective Gimpolo with Des Moines Police.
Okay.
Is Ashlyn here?
No, she's at visitation right now.
With Griffin?
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Oh, I'm Warren.
War. I think I talked to you on the phone. I just couldn't remember your name off the top of my head. So I'm just still just trying to talk to Ashlyn. Did she get a new number or something? Because she's not responding to any of my messages. She's not returning my calls. We had an appointment set up to talk again, and I just can't get back a hold of her. So.
All right. I can tell you what, she'll be here by 11.
Okay. Where's she doing the visitation? What time it is now?
I don't know where you told her.
Oh, Carrie took her. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't know where they do
Not
this.
a lot of people talking to me about this whole
Okay,
situation.
that's
I
know.
Work, I make
that's
the
okay,
money,
and I appreciate you and Carrie's help so far. Like I said, Ashlyn I know her phone was shut off for a little bit, but then she had sent me that hey, I got it back, and then we had set up to meet, and then she didn't show up, and then she quit talking to me, and so I'm just trying to get a hold of her.
When officers finally arrived, the look on her face said everything. The moment had come for her to face the consequences of her actions.
Hi, Ashlyn.
Explaining that you guys were here.
So this is Detective Bierstrom. He just works with me in my office. So I've been trying to get a hold of you, and you haven't answered my messages. I've tried calling you.
I haven't had any calls or text coming from you. Okay. Because I have your number saved.
Yep. Yeah, and I have yours. And I know that your number was like out of service for a little while there at one point. So, but since you told me it was back on, we had a meeting set up, and I know we had to reschedule that, and then you didn't show up for that meeting. Anyway, I'm just telling you the reason for us coming here is because I just can't get a hold of you any other way.
So I'm not being embarrassed.
You are. Since we spoke last, I've talked to the county attorney and charges were approved for just the entire situation with Griffin. So it's child endangerment and then of a dependent are the charges that were approved by the county attorney. So that process has already gone through. I've got the charges. They're in the system as a warrant status right now. So you're going to go to Polk County today to get booked in on those.
Can I say that, Mom?
Here's what we'll do, okay? So we'll have you take your backpack off. We are going to have to arrest you, but we can give your backpack and all your property to your mom if you want, and you'll be able to see your mom.
Right. I was going to ask if not, I can take this.
No, well,
You're
not a big deal.
outside. Yep, so my mom's outside.
Okay.
Is she out in the car right now?
Should be.
She's usually in a
Well,
big black SUV.
Big black SUV.
An older kind of suburban. Isn't that what she drives?
Well, if she sees me walking on hiccups, she probably walk up.
Well, how about I just go talk to her right now and tell her what's going on, all right? And that you're going to
Her mom's not aware.
Well, we called her.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure
Mom's
she's aware.
I've talked to her times throughout this process. And Mom's been very
Because usually your mom is your ride, right?
Yeah.
Ashley? Yes, okay.
We'll have to turn around.
Yep. Yep. Do you have anything on you?
I can take that off.
Nope.
I'm going to lock these Ashlyn so they don't get any tighter.
The woman was charged with endangerment causing harm, and failure to provide proper care. In our next case, a simple welfare check at a gas station proves that paranoia and a cartel-sized imagination don't mix. Before that, if you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up.
Stop! You tried that car one more time, I will shoot.
Watch your back.
Give me that window punch now.
What began as a simple welfare check at a gas station quickly spiraled out of control. A visibly distressed man sat in his car, claiming a cartel was after him. As additional units arrived, one patrol car boxed him in, tightening the pressure.
I can't hear you.
He wants to call his mommy.
I can't hear you, bud. Hey, do me a favor. Just put it in park for me.
He's hit the thing here.
Can you just put it in park and roll down the window?
While officers surrounded the vehicle, one went to speak with an elderly bystander who had nearly been caught up in the chaos.
Okay, ¿qué fue el problema? ¿Usted necesita médico? ¿Qué pasó?
I was coming. He cut.
He cut through you with his car or by himself?
Hey, bud. Can you put it in park? What are you reaching for? No, put it in park. Put it in park. Okay, can you put it in park for me? It's in reverse, so don't balk over there.
He cut you off on the left side. Okay, were you hurt? Did he hit your car? You're okay? Okay. Just give me a second.
What are you reaching for? Do not reach, man. I can't see shit. Stop reaching.
Repeated commands fell on deaf ears. Fearing the worst, officers were left with no choice but to act before it was too late.
Look, I'm gonna break your window if you don't put it in park. I'm gonna break your window if you don't put it in park. Stop! Stop! Stop!
Get out of the car!
Stop!
You try that car one more time, I will shoot.
Watch your back.
Give me that window punch, now.
Get out of the car!
Give me the window punch.
Get back! What do you want?
Bust this window out, now. Sir, stop now. Stop now. How you doing it?
Stop.
About a cartel? You me? I can't take side of my mom?
Open that door.
Good, I'm good. Let me die. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Can I call my mom? Get out.
Get his arm. Get his one arm.
I'm gonna anyway. You're feeding me to the wolves. I can't tell my mom to love her.
Give us your other arm.
Right here.
Give it now.
Here. I just want to call my mother and say bye. And you know you're feeding me to them.
Stop moving.
Why would you kill me? Why the f would you kill me? With fentanyl too. No, I don't do fentanyl. Oh my god, this is so f***ed up. And then you're gonna let my mother believe that? That's sick. I can't believe it.
All right, roll him. Stand him up.
I need the phone for 2 seconds. Just
stand up, bud. Stand up.
Just let me say bye to her.
Just stand up for him, bud.
Let me say bye.
Even after being restrained, the man kept rambling, his words chaotic, but hinting at something darker beneath the surface.
Is that his blood or your blood? Yes. All right, well, watch out. Can't go now.
Can I call my mom and just say bye? I'm begging before I die. Please, before you drug me and kill me, can I call my mother?
Take a seat. There you go. Okay. Take a seat.
What do you have other than him ramming the thing? He rammed there. That's all I got for now was the signal 4. And then he was just refusing to get out. He's reaching. I don't know. He was like reaching in here. I don't know if you guys checked already.
Dude, hey, check under the seat. He was reaching like a
phone. That was it.
Did he steal anything in there at least?
I haven't. I was dealing with this. I haven't even made contact with inside.
One officer then approached the store manager to learn what had happened before police arrived on the scene.
Did he pay at all, or what was the issue with him?
The issue is he came to the store and be like, somebody's chasing him. Can you use the phone? And then he opened the drink while I'm trying to give him the phone. I'll be like, if you pay for the drink, and I'll give you the phone to call 911. And he'd be like, oh, I don't want to call 911 anymore. I want to call my mom for the last time and say bye to her, thing like that. Just pay for the drink. And he kept talking and cursing everybody in the store. And then he went behind that counter, and I told him to leave the counter because you cannot be behind it.
Did he like take anything?
No, the only little drink he opened and drank it. And then he grabbed that gun here, he grabbed this here, and stopped. Knock it on the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do about the drink?
The drink? Nothing.
And you're the manager?
Yes, I am.
Please, I love my f***ing mother. Can you imagine? You're gonna not tell your mom you love her?
Just a 20. She doesn't want to do anything about it. Oh, there's
crack. There's crack in the side handle right here. Sarge. There's crack in the side handle right here. 2 rocks.
So that's got to be what that is then.
No, this is his end pack.
What's that mean?
It's like a little pouch for, but this is crack.
It didn't take long for officers to uncover what fueled the man's erratic behavior. When emergency crews arrived to assist both the suspect and responding officers, the question was, could they even help him at this point?
Fight! Cartel! He's gonna kill now! Stay in.
Stop fighting.
I just want to tell my mom I love her. Why would you do this?
Get your feet in.
And you live like this?
Get your
Sit
feet
back.
in.
And you're okay.
You want me to call your mom, right? Sit back.
You know what I did? I tried stopping them from
Get your legs down, man. I'll help you out.
Why won't you let me tell my mother? Are your cameras on?
Yes, they're on.
Let me say.
Sit up. Sit up.
Full of shit.
Put your feet down, bud.
I just want to say,
Put
Mom,
your
I
feet down
love
so we
you,
can sit you
and
up.
let them
Put your feet down so we can sit you up.
I just want to say bye to my mom.
Listen, you're making this hard.
I just want to say goodbye to my mother before I leave her.
He's obviously not going to listen.
I want to say goodbye to my mother before I get by the cartel. That's all I want to do. And guess what? You have none of your cameras on.
There you go.
You're a piece of
Hold it.
All right.
As medics moved in, the man's emotions finally exploded. He kept making wild claims.
Man, let me say goodbye, Mom.
Listen, bud, what was your name? I never got your name. So how can I call your family if I don't even know your name or their numbers?
I'm not a bad person. I make $80,000 a year. I'm a good person.
But how am I supposed to call?
Hey, these cops are me because I with the cartel and they're and my name is Chris and the cartel is coming to me and these cops work.
What's the play? So we're gonna stick him while he's in the car, in a controlled environment. Then we're gonna hobble him, put him on the car. Okay, so we're sticking him.
Yeah,
we're gonna give him ketamine, and then we're gonna pull him out. We're drawing it up right now.
Put me in jail for
Bud,
man. I didn't do anything.
Relax, don't kick.
Because you work for the cartel and you're all me. You're all cartel. My name is Chris, and I'm being. I swear to God, I am being by a cartel. You're all. You're making me overdose and me. You gotta make me 5 times. You're. How do you sleep at night? Can you tell my mom that you now love her?
Yes, we will tell your mom. So.
You want to put this on him? There's no spit everywhere. Can I at least have a drink of water before I die?
But if you were being cooperative, we can try. But
dude,
okay.
You're overdosing me on purpose.
We didn't overdose you on purpose.
Where I got ketamine. It's gonna be choking my blood. Why do you think I ran to Wawa to tell my mom that you guys are me? You're overdosing me on ketamine. I don't do ketamine. I drink and got chased by the cartel, and they're ready to chop me up in pieces. Yeah, I said it. And you all work for them. Nobody is ever gonna see me ever again, and I'm gonna lose my kid. They're
Danielovich.
Yeah, look, the needle's in my arm.
When he goes home, we're gonna go out your way.
You don't think it'd be easier to pull him by the shoulders that way?
Oh, all right.
There you go.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Taking him?
Yep.
Bobbles on the ground.
They overdosed me. I got ketamine and whatever the they gave me. I smoke crack and drink. I'm not gonna from that. They hit me with 10 needles, and I'll show up my report. Tell my mother cartels are cut me up, and all these assholes work for me.
The man was charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting an officer without violence, driving with a suspended license, and felony fleeing or attempting to elude police. Next up, we meet a woman who had no shoes, no idea where she was, and apparently no plans to make sense anytime soon.
I'm going home. Release me.
We never said you did anything wrong.
Okay, so release me. I don't need to go to a hospital.
Officers approached a disoriented woman wandering near a gas station without shoes. When the officer began asking simple questions, her answers only deepened the confusion.
Hey, sorry to keep running into you. Let me ask something. Yeah. Somebody's calling saying that there's like some young girls being paraded around here. Do you know anything about that? I know you've been here like all day. Okay. What's going on with you?
I was staying with a friend and waiting for a ride right now.
Okay. Because last night you were over at the Regency, right? You're across the street. You're kind of just all over the place.
Yeah, I'll just walk.
You don't have shoes on.
I know.
Okay. Do you know what day it is?
I don't.
Do you know where you are?
Yeah.
Huh? You what? What was the date? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Do you know what day of the week it is? You don't know anything. What are you under the influence of? Are you sure?
I'll leave, you know.
Huh? We're not trying to give you a hard time, but we get calls here. Like, we're not just getting out with you because we want to talk to you, but we're getting calls here, and it's just you're here both times. So you're waiting for a friend, you said?
Yeah, I'll just walk. It's not that far.
Where are you walking to? Where's that?
It's where McDonald's is.
It's where?
Where McDonald's.
Which one? That way or that way?
No.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Nearby residents spoke with officers and explained what the woman had been doing all day, and it was clear there was something off with the woman.
I said, honey, there's somebody walking towards our camera.
You're right.
And then I opened the door and asked her, what do you need? Do you need anything? And she can't even talk to me. All she does is dick in her nose.
She's also here sometimes. That's her on the corner. Yeah, she's
in the corner, and she's half dressed.
Yeah, she's
So
almost.
this young lady was doing what exactly? What was she doing? Because we're very familiar with her.
Oh, you are?
You know her. Okay.
You know her?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, God.
I mean, she walks up and down. Anyway, what was she doing tonight?
She's just going to our camper.
Yeah.
She went into your camper?
Oh, yeah. She went into my camper.
Yeah.
What did she do in there?
We invited her, and then we opened the door.
We opened the door and I said, can we help you?
Yeah. And when I saw the way she was dressed and that, she's topless, basically.
And she can't talk right at all and keep digging her nose.
She's drugged up or something, I don't know. But
Okay, and then so you invited her into the camper, and
yeah,
then,
and she asked for ice water, so I gave her the
that's
glass.
the water she's drinking.
Yeah, water she drank is my water.
And then when we followed her out here, they say she was almost hit by a car here in the street, made it to the other sidewalk, and then there was two black guys and a white guy down by room 120, and they were obviously trying to get her into the room. And so I walked down and I confronted them. I said, "Hey, she's not in there right
yeah,
mind."
we'll go. Thank you guys.
All right.
Do you guys want to be involved in a report or no? It's
Either way.
okay.
If you need it, we'll go.
Okay. Actually, can I just let me get your IDs real quick?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go get. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Or is your phone number on this? We'll give you guys a call.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
The officers then returned to where the woman was standing and tried to reason with her about her behavior. Would that help her regain her senses? Let's find out.
Hey Tara, let's do this. We are concerned about your well-being. Listen to me. You're walking around with.
I'm waiting for him.
I know. Okay, you keep saying that. You're walking around with no shoes on.
I understand that, but I'm
We just saw you walk across a busy highway, not using a crosswalk. You almost got hit by a car. Okay.
No, I did not.
These guys. So there's people across the street that said you entered. They let you in. You went into their camper.
I asked them for a drink of water.
I know. We're concerned about you. Okay. Who is that? What's his name? John. What's his last name? You sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure you just saw him at the corner. And
Yeah, I've seen him before.
okay, his name's John. You don't know anything else about him. How old is John?
I don't know.
I'm sensing a theme too, because last night, actually 3 nights ago, I saw you walk. We saw you walking along the sidewalk on North Tamiami Trail here. Okay, and you were like hotel hopping. Okay, you didn't have a place to stay. You didn't have a place to stay earlier. You said you're waiting for friends, and yet here you are walking across the street, asking like random people for glasses of water, which isn't illegal, but it just goes to show that like we're concerned about your well-being because you're knocking on random people's doors, frightening them, asking for water. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. You've said that earlier.
I was walking, waiting for him.
You told. I didn't. That's not what we said earlier today when we started.
No, sir. I haven't done anything wrong. I'd like to go on about,
we're concerned about your well-being.
I don't need you to be concerned about my well-being.
Well,
Fine.
based off of your actions and
Sir,
based
I'm
off of
fine.
what other people are telling
Okay,
us.
I would like to go back to my hotel now.
Which one?
Deluxe. If you guys want to give me a ride, I'll go there now.
No, we're not going to give you a ride at Deluxe.
Sorry,
Because again, who's to say you're not going to leave there and come back down?
I don't have to come back down.
You've knocked on several doors of different hotels. Yes, there's videos and pictures of you like knocking on random doors.
You were over at the Sundial. You were over at the Cadillac. We saw
You went over to the Regency early,
apologize.
like 4 nights ago. I saw you at the Bahi Hut.
I
remember.
I'm so sorry.
Or Friday
I
night,
just go to my
the
hotel.
Bahi Hut.
I apologize for doing nothing wrong.
And again, doing those things is not illegal, absolutely not. But it just goes like we're concerned about your well-being.
They confronted her again, and this time they decided to do what was best for everyone, including her.
Do you know that you don't know the date?
No, tell me the date, just so I know. That way I can check.
No, I'm asking you. I'm trying to figure out where your mind's at.
My mind is fine.
We're gonna take you to the hospital.
I don't
I'm not asking you. So
I
is there
don't
any-
want to go. I want to go back to my hotel room.
No, that's not going to happen.
I don't need to be under an impression, please, sir. I would like to.
We're going to take you to the
I don't want
hospital.
to go to the hospital. I want to go back home. And I'll walk there now, and I apologize for getting stopped. I promise you it won't
Put the
happen
water
again.
down, okay?
Sir, please don't stop me.
No, we're not doing this.
I
Okay?
apologize.
We're going to take you to the hospital. Come on.
God, Tom, seriously. Listen, I wanted to press charges at the time. I want to speak to a captain. I want to speak to a captain.
What do you want to speak to a supervisor about?
Because
what?
I haven't done anything wrong and I'm going home. Release me. I
We never
really
said you did
tried.
anything wrong.
Okay, so release me. I don't need to go to a hospital. I don't need to go to a hospital.
Her responses grew even more erratic and defensive until she said something that made officers more alert than ever.
Sir, I apologize. I have something on me and I don't want to go to jail.
What's on you?
I don't want to go to jail.
What's on you? What,
I don't know what it is.
you don't know what it is.
Please don't take me
One day, we're gonna
Please allow me to be at work right now, honestly.
Huh? What's in? What do you? So you have a bag of something in your pocket. Don't do anything.
Okay.
Just stand there.
We're gonna wait for a female officer. All right.
Listen, I just got out and I don't need to go back. I mean, I'll go
We're
back.
taking you to the hospital.
Okay, I understand, but I don't need to
And
go.
at no point did I ever say you were doing anything wrong.
Well, I
Our
apologize
encounter,
for, I know, but I'd like
this
to just
encounter
be
with
released and
you.
go back to my hotel.
Listen to me. This encounter. Have we been rude to you? Have either of us been rude to
No,
you?
sir, but you're being rude now by keeping me hostage.
What?
You are. I'd like to go back to my hotel. Please call a captain now.
No, I'm not going to call a captain.
Yes.
There's not a single captain working.
I want to
Okay.
press charges now.
Press charges on what?
You guys
Now
putting me
me
in cuffs
or
for
us?
no reason.
Well, you're being
Billy,
played-
come on. I
It's
want to
a-
go back
it's
to
a-
the
It's a
hotel room.
Baker Act.
I don't need to go to there. I don't need to go there.
You do.
No, I don't. No, sir, I don't.
I know you may not think this, but we genuinely care about you. Okay, and we're
don't want
concerned
to
about
go.
you. You're
Please
not
just-
wearing any shoes.
Okay, it's not a big deal. I'll get a ride
It is
back.
a big deal. These people across the street that called, they said they watched you multiple times cross a busy road. Okay, we watched you do
I
it.
walked in. I walked out.
Okay.
Of. There was no cars coming.
A couple hours. Okay.
There were no
Listen
cars
to-
coming.
Okay. The other things
I
are.
can see in
I've told
front
you
of my
again.
face.
The other things, a couple hours ago, we saw you at the Cadillac, and you said then too, you were waiting for a friend.
I was waiting for a friend to open
And
the room door.
when
That's
when
all
we
I
get
did.
here now, you're just kind of like walking all over. You
I'm
don't
not
know.
walking
You
all
don't
over.
know
I was
what.
waiting
You
for a
don't
friend
know
to
the
come
day of the
out.
week.
All you don't know is the date. What's the big deal about that? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not under a criteria or poor Baker Act.
You are. Yes, you do.
When additional officers arrived, a female officer began searching her. Would they find anything, just as the woman hinted?
Hey, what? You have anything sharp on you? Needles, anything like that? You said you had something in your pocket. Which pocket? So don't reach for it, but she's gonna find it. I just want to give her the heads up. Huh? Which pocket? The right one? The one you're feeling for? Oh. Thank you, ma'am. She does have probably narcotics in her right pocket. She did say. I don't. Just a heads up.
Okay. Do you have anything sharp on you?
But she's here to search you. Search you only.
Do you have anything sharp on you?
You said she had drugs in
Yeah, the back right
This one here?
pocket, the back one.
Gotcha.
What?
You don't even know your roommates' names. What are their names?
The woman was detained under the Baker Act. No criminal charges filed. Our next suspect turns a routine wellness check into a full-blown showdown. Proof that some people just love testing authority.
Go. You want to put my hands around my neck? You're gonna arrest me for what?
Police were dispatched to a home for a welfare check after reports of a person in distress. Officers arrived at the scene, unaware that what began as a simple welfare call was about to spiral into something far more intense.
Valeska!
No, we don't need the cops.
Oh, you don't need the cops? All right, yeah, see you later.
Take him out. Take him out. Yeah. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I'm talking to him. Get out.
Somebody did call the cops one way or another.
Okay, get out. I'm talking to him.
Listen,
Fine.
listen.
I'm gonna with you.
You guys are all drunk. Talk to us like that, okay?
I don't give a
You're gonna give a
I'm not gonna give a You don't listen. You care about your kids, right?
Yeah.
That's Bonbon. Yeah. That's Pancho. And that's Valeska. Okay. So get us this way.
We're just trying to get some room in here so whenever we can help you get out of here.
Is this the first time he's acting like this?
Yes, exactly why I'm calling you guys, because it's a first, and it's really just to intimidate him. I know that he wouldn't do it, just that he wanted the attention.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
We'll probably send him to the hospital.
Okay.
Just sober up and kind of get evaluated. Did he try jumping out?
Huh?
Did he try to jump out?
He attempted.
We take this shit seriously, bro.
Who's the young girl?
The young
She's
girl?
cool? She's cool?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah, she's cool. That's my aunt.
What's his name? I'm gonna send him out to the hospital.
Oh, he's going to crisis no matter what.
Location.
Bro, yo.
Guys, unfortunately, we can't just say okay and leave.
I know, bro. Yo, come on, bro. Yo.
Because you guys are also intoxicated. Like, you guys aren't like medical professionals. We understand that.
As they tried to piece together what was happening, the woman suddenly made a move that only escalated the tension and the officer's concern.
Yo, breathe.
Y'all mad intimidated. Hold on. Chill out. He mad, chill.
How about?
So chill out.
I'm gonna place her under arrest in like 2 seconds.
No.
I'm
just letting you know that.
I'm telling you to chill out.
No, it's gonna happen real soon.
Let us work, please.
Please, come on.
Go ahead. Go ahead out.
I can get that Yanni to work.
Yeah, but you're listen.
What?
Your work here is done, okay?
No.
He's got to go with us, okay? That's what's gonna happen.
You aren't in the right state of mind to be helping somebody in this situation.
I'm trying to help, bro.
And that's great. That's great.
Let us do our job.
But there's first aid's going to come here.
But can I see though?
Absolutely. What do you want to see? It's not a show. It's not a game. There's nothing to see. We're going to take care of him like professionals. I don't need a drunk guy trying to tell me how to do my job and start tensing up with me, right?
I'm not tensing up with
Yeah,
you,
you did. Okay? So now we got to be extra nice to her, right? Because she's a girl. All right?
I'm going to girl or what?
His ID?
His ID? I don't know where the his ID is at. What do you want? What do you want? You want to arrest him? You want to put my hands behind my back?
Go.
You want to put my hands behind my back? You're gonna arrest me for what?
You're gonna get arrested.
For what? For what? What the arresting for? Huh? What the you arresting for?
Stop.
Huh? You just yeah.
He doesn't have an ID. He burned all of it as of the other day.
All I asked was what I need, bro.
Stop.
Not you. Bro.
Watch out. My man, somebody's to walk him out.
Hey, bro. Are you? Hello.
No. I heard this.
Gabby! No, what? It's okay. It's okay. All I do is what was the problem, bro? All I do was you feel so precious. You a bitch, bro. You're a bitch. Never in fucking high school, bro.
Hold on. Who's gonna go out to the hospital with him?
Go to the hospital.
Will you?
For what?
Will you? Will you?
Stop spitting. Stop spitting.
Stop spitting.
Nobody's spitting, bro. I'm talking.
All right, but you're spitting when you talk.
While being escorted for transport, she didn't make things any easier for herself. In fact, every word and action seemed to dig her into a deeper hole.
What's your name?
Yeah, come on.
Rodriguez.
We have
From
plenty of
where?
time to talk, me and you.
From where?
Put your foot in here.
From where?
Put your
From
foot
where?
in
You Neptune
Come
or
on.
Asbury? From where?
Come on.
From where?
Slide in.
From where?
Come on.
Neptune or Asbury? From where?
Slide.
From where?
Look at me.
Neptune or Asbury?
Stop. Stop.
Neptune or Asbury? Because I
Stop.
did nothing wrong. I didn't involve in your investigation, man.
I gave you warnings.
You gave me warning for what? You know for what?
Put your foot.
If you wanted to arrest him, you could have.
Come
You
on.
didn't
Put your
authorize
foot
that. You didn't authorize that in there. We
Put your
both
foot
done
in.
that.
Listen.
Sir,
Put your
you
foot
from
in.
Neptune or Asbury?
Miss.
Sir.
Miss.
Sir.
Not important.
No, it is. Rodriguez, I know my rights.
That's
You think
fine.
I don't know my rights? You think I don't know my rights? Asbury, Neptune.
Hey, stop kicking.
Asbury, Neptune.
What the fuck happened? She just, disorderly. All right. Can someone just make sure... Hand, are you going to see that gentleman out?
We can try and get him down. His first aid up front.
10-4. All right. Yeah, yep. What's that? I got one disorderly back here. No, the guy that's going to the hospital is coming out with Buttermark and him.
Officer Rodriguez, right?
Yep.
Reason.
Yep.
I wasn't obstruction of your investigation. You're telling me to move, and that's it. I wasn't obstruction of your investigation. Best believe I'm gonna be in your bro. Best believe I'm gonna be in your.
The woman was charged with obstruction, resisting arrest, and refusal to submit to fingerprinting after being accused of spitting on officers. Additionally, she faced charges for throwing bodily fluids at law enforcement. However, after attending a New Jersey recovery diversion program, the prosecutor dismissed all charges. In the following case, an entitled son lets his father starve, then acts surprised when police show up. Seriously, who does that?
You're going to jail tonight. This is going to be for minimum at this moment, reckless conduct.
Police were called for a welfare check on an elderly man. When they arrived, what they found was almost impossible to believe. From that moment, everything began to unfold rapidly.
Dad, we're gonna pick you up.
All right. So just, forget the bagging for 2 seconds and help us get him over here, and then we can get back started, okay? So is this guy, do you want him to be a full code? Is he a full code? Do I need to do everything I can for him if something happens?
I'm no.
Yes. Is he the next next of kin?
Yes. Okay.
Let's get him over.
Okay. This.
This right here, he was like this when he got here.
A year ago?
Yeah, he's been sitting in that wheelchair for 7 years.
Okay.
He moved here with me because my brother in a motorcycle accident.
Okay.
And he's been in that wheelchair ever since.
What is his name?
Arthur.
Have you got his ID or anything?
Yeah, I need something with his birthday and all that.
Have you got your ID as well, sir?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get it.
You're gonna go up, sir, okay?
He's not strapped down.
I don't care. I'm just trying to get him to the truck so he can actually do some.
Are you able to grab the back side of the stretcher? Is this his or yours?
That's it.
Who?
I need to bag him. He's barely breathing.
I know.
Somebody on the back side of the stretcher.
If you can't listen to me. Running with it. What's 10 more seconds? Ready? Here we go.
What are you trying to do?
I
just need you to guide the back side so I can breathe for him. Go ahead. All right, you got this.
When officers questioned David about his father's condition, his answers were beyond anything they expected.
Yeah. Give me just 1 second. You have a phone number?
No, I don't.
How'd you call 911?
These phones, I guess, work without service for 911.
And you said the last time you were able to get him in a bathroom in the shower was 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Why didn't you call somebody and say about getting you some help?
Like I don't have any problem getting him in the shower. You know what I mean? It was just every time I asked him, he would fight me about it. You know what I mean? He didn't want to get in the shower. I had no idea that freaking it was like that till I just got the cover off of him. Okay. He wasn't quite like that yesterday. He was able to talk.
Okay. All right, 1 second. This guy's been laying in shit. Said they've been fighting him. Son said that he's been fighting him about getting in the shower. I was like, okay, how's he been fighting you? He said, every time I tell him I'm getting in the shower, he doesn't want to get in the shower. So I just don't. Okay. So it's been 2 weeks since he's been in the shower, so I'm fixing to.
Officers asked for David's permission to document the scene, but the look on one officer's face said it all the moment he got close to the bed.
Where's your roommate?
Sandy, could you come out here, please?
With your ID, please. Mind if I get some pictures of this?
I'm sure you have to. You have to.
I'm sorry?
I'm sure you have to.
I mean, do you mind if I do? Can I get pictures of it?
I'd rather you not, because I know what this looks like, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
if you have to, go ahead.
You giving me permission to do it? That's what I'm asking you for, permission to do it.
Yeah.
This blanket been used to cover him?
All those blankets were. You can see there wasn't hardly any meat on his hand bones, so he was pretty cold most of the time. Like I said, the last time I had him in the shower was about 2 weeks ago, and ever since then, I had to fight with him to get him in the shower that time.
Did you ever call and ask anyone for help?
No, but I should have. 2 weeks ago, I should have called the ambulance when he started not wanting to eat. And you see all the water bottles on the bed. You know what I mean?
Are you his primary caretaker?
I guess you could say that. I mean, I had no.
He's been living here with you, and you've been tending to him.
He's only been like this for the past about 2 months, where he couldn't really.
Can they get out? Kind of like back.
Yeah, both of us are cleared. I'll go make sure they can get out.
When he came home from the hospital, I had no idea. I had no idea what I was.
We have bags of stuff that he's been changing the sheets. And he's done.
When's the last time the sheets been changed?
2 weeks ago. I get him in the shower. I changed everything.
So he hasn't gotten up to. What about to use the restroom? Does he just lay there?
He's got a bottle. I asked him if he's got a crap, let me know. You know what I mean? I can carry him to the bathroom.
But you didn't clean up after he did?
No, every time he got in the shower, I cleaned up everything.
Well, even when like I said, when he wasn't getting in the shower, did you clean up after him?
It almost looked like that. You know what I mean? When I got him in the shower, because he wouldn't say anything to me.
But you didn't know he was in here.
Signs of neglect were immediately evident, and that opened the door to even more difficult questions for him.
Crapping on himself?
That's why I asked him. I told him to let me know when he's got the crap, and he said he would.
But 2 weeks go by, and you're not concerned that somebody hasn't yet.
I kept asking him.
I mean, that just.
Do you come through here on a regular basis?
Yeah.
So you didn't smell anything or see anything? I mean, this stuff is. This sheet is dry.
Yeah.
Have you got ID, ma'am?
Yes.
That's it.
I repeatedly told him that I was going to call the ambulance. Every time I told him that, no, don't do it.
Well, I mean, that's
I got video of me recording him, telling him, Dad, I got to get you in the shower. You know what I mean? I'm going to call the ambulance.
So you said 2 weeks ago was the last time you showered. When's the last time you helped him out? Period. Was it 2 weeks ago?
He's been trying to eat and drink right there, laying down. He hasn't been like that till like today.
Well, that's more than today.
No, I'm talking about not responsive, not being able to respond.
The stench in the room was unbearable, forcing some officers to step outside for air. Meanwhile, David did something that left everyone stunned.
Sure.
What does this look like for me?
I'm not even going to begin to start to surmise or anything, because the problem is if I start surmising and start thinking of stuff, then if I come up with charges, we charge. You know what I mean? But I'm not the one doing any of the investigating. My questions were purely, I'm just talking to you.
I understand.
I'm not trying to interview or anything like
I don't
that.
have anything to hide, you know what I mean? Everything's just, it's laying out there, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's been overwhelming, you know what I mean? I've just been putting it off.
When asked to explain what had happened to his father, David's story barely held together. Officers knew there was more to David than met the eye.
What is your first name?
David.
David. Tell me about your dad. What's going on with him? How is it he finds himself here in the bed the whole time?
He got back from the hospital in August. He had a UTI.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get it at first. He just all of a sudden.
Was he in the bed?
No, he was in his wheelchair. He was able to get out of his bed, get in the wheelchair, go to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. He was the whole 9 yards. He couldn't walk, but he was able to do all the things, you know what I'm saying, necessary for himself. If I get you in a regular chair instead of the wheelchair, you think it would help? And he said, I said, you want to try it? And he said, yes. So I put him in this chair. And when I sat him in this chair, he started, you know, like leaning over, and he wouldn't look at nobody. Well, I asked him, I said, Dad, will you give me a hug? That's one thing he was always big on. He was always wanting a hug. Mm-hmm. And when I asked him that, he didn't respond at all. So that was when I called the ambulance to come get him. Mm-hmm. And find out what was going on. Well, they said he had...
As his excuses ran thin, officers pressed for details about his father's medical history. David's house of cards had already started to tremble.
Your dad, what kind of medical history does your dad have?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't see him for 10 years prior to the year he'd been here. He was living with my brother. Me and my brother had a falling out. Chris told me to never show up at the house again or he would shoot me. So I didn't go around, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden he was riding his motorcycle. He was going way too fast for conditions, and some kid pulled out in front of him and hit him. He hit the kid, and he went into the guardrail, and he had a strap from his helmet that cut the oxygen from his brain, so he was brain dead before they even got there to take him to the hospital. Mm-hmm. And that's when I first saw my dad. It's been like 10 years, you know what I mean? He was in a wheelchair. I didn't know nothing about none of this. My brother got him a wheelchair, and he got in a wheelchair, and he once he sat in that wheelchair, he did not get up for nothing.
So when he came back from the hospital, from the was he able to get up and go to the hospital?
I'm sure he was able to, but as far as him knowing that he could do it, I don't think so.
So he was never in the right mind after the hospital visit? So that never recovered?
No.
So he needed help with everything after that?
Yeah, basically. I mean, he could still feed himself. He was still asking for beer. I mean, he could still talk. He could still communicate. He kept asking me where Chris was, or, you know, how's Mama doing, blah, blah, blah. Those kind of things.
So you were your dad's caregiver, essentially.
I guess you could say that.
He kept repeating himself, but once the officers started dismantling his excuses one by one, he was left with nothing to say.
You understand each of these rights as I've explained it to you?
Yes, sir.
Having these rights in mind, would you like to continue talking with me?
What do you mean?
Would you like to continue talking with me, answering questions?
I'm sure.
Okay. Why didn't you call the ambulance before now? I mean, your dad has been in bad shape. I mean,
he was talking to me yesterday. He was able to talk yesterday.
Okay.
I told him I wanted to call the ambulance yesterday, and he kept telling me no. I don't know why. I said, Dad, what is your problem with the hospital? He just kept telling me no.
He had no medical issues that you're aware of other than having the and then setting in as a result of it?
That's it.
At some point, though, because you can smell the urine and the feces when we come in the house. So here's my point. At some point, as son and / caregiver, you got to say the hell with what you say. We're gonna get you help. Because if you would have called the ambulance, they would have helped him up. They would have taken him to the hospital, or they would have helped you get him up so he can use the restroom. And by the look at the sheets that you took off that are in the trash, this ain't the first time he's laid in his for a while.
No, that's why I told him, Dad, let me know when you got.
So before this, the 2 weeks before this, how long had he sat there before he had showered then too?
2 weeks, a month.
How frequently were you giving him showers and helping him use the restroom? Because the sheets that you
probably every week or so, every 2 weeks.
so he would lay there for a week or 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks he would get up and get a shower.
Or you would make him get up and get a shower?
Yeah, I would make him get up and get a shower.
With every detail exposing more neglect, officers finally reached their conclusion on what needed to be done next. Unfortunately, a few days later, the father passed away.
All right, I'll tell you what, stand up for me. You're going to jail tonight. This is going to be for minimum at this moment, reckless conduct.
Okay.
24, 11, 95, 1 mil.
It could be more charges, but at the moment it is reckless conduct.
Yes,
okay?
David was charged with negligence and sentenced to 10 years in prison. Up next, a welfare check escalates quickly when a clearly intoxicated man and his dog meet the long arm of the law.
We're in the middle of an investigation, so by Georgia law, yes.
Investigation about what?
About trespassing the hospital.
Officers approached a man named Derek after receiving a request for a welfare check. When they found him, he was walking along the road with his dog, clearly intoxicated. What followed next was anything but ordinary.
Chilling. How are you?
Good, sir. Got a complaint. You was with somebody's driveway.
Right there. Yeah. Is it turn the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I'm straight. Lay down, took a rest.
Where you live at?
Right there on Willow Creek.
Willow Creek?
Yeah, right down the
So
road.
you lay in somebody's driveway? With a Glock?
Yeah, I got a gun.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, I'm good.
So why'd you lay down in the driveway?
Walk from a person's house.
Where are you coming
Took
from?
a rest
Where are you coming from, bud?
from my cousin's house.
Where does he live?
4th Street.
4th Street. What's your name, bud?
Does it matter? Too much?
Yeah, it matters.
Why?
So, I'm out with you because you was in somebody's driveway and you have a Glock. See what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that. I'm going to put it on my hood, okay?
Good.
Not that it's not against your ride or nothing. What was it, tied on there?
No. You can get it out.
I'm sure do this.
Yeah.
There it goes.
When the officer asked for his identification, Derek's response only made the situation more tense.
So, what's your name?
126 Plain, I'm out 133.
What's up, pup? What's your name? I mean, you're gonna hinder my investigation. You're gonna hinder my investigation. So, I mean, we could do this easy or we could do it hard, and I really don't want to do it hard.
There is nothing. There's
But
no crime
okay,
being committed.
but
Right?
here's my thing. You're in somebody's driveway.
But
You're asleep in somebody's driveway with your dog.
is that a crime?
You're on somebody's property. You're trespassing. See what I'm saying?
Not anymore, though.
I mean, we can, dude, I'm telling you, we can make this easy, we can make it hard. I mean, he's good. He doesn't want to give me his name.
Oh. I know this man. Why not? Do I have to?
Legally, yes.
Huh?
Legally, yes.
Legally, yes.
Sarge.
Because we got a call about you being in somebody's yard, and we're in the middle of an investigation. So by Georgia law, yes.
Investigation about what?
About trespassing the hospital.
Trespass?
So here's the thing.
Possibly.
You either do it.
I'm not there anymore.
Okay.
But we still got a call about you.
You're not going to give us your name?
I don't have to.
Okay.
Derek was charged with resisting arrest and booked on a $2,000 bond. Derek later filed a formal complaint against the officers for unlawful detention and falsified reports, but it was dismissed within 24 hours. In our next story, a welfare check turns into a tense standoff with a woman armed with a bat and zero patience for authority.
On your stomach! On your stomach and don't move!
Oh my God.
Hands behind your back!
Officers responded to a welfare check after 42-year-old Stacy Welter hadn't been seen or heard from in several days. When they arrived, the home was in shambles, and Stacy stood inside, tense and gripping a bat.
Hey, Stacy.
Wait, get the away from my door, you.
Put the bat down. The bat down. The bat down.
Try it.
Put it down.
Try it. Shoot it.
17, send me a second.
Shoot that. Get the out.
The atmosphere quickly turned volatile as she ignored every command, forcing officers to act before things spiraled any further.
Stacy, what's going on? Talk to me.
Shoot you. Do you hear me? Get the. You're a murderer. Get the away from my door.
What's going on, Stacy?
Stay out of my house.
What's going on, Stacy?
Stacy Russo, Welter. Get the.
Stacy, what's going on? What's going on?
Get the.
Put it down. Stacy, put it down or you will get tased. Put it down! Deployed, shoes are deployed. Put it down! Get down! Get down! Down now! Down! I said down now!
Oh my God.
On your stomach!
Shoot him!
On your stomach and don't move!
Oh my God.
Hands behind your back! 17 burning, taser deployed, 1095.
Now.
What is going on, Stacy?
Do it.
Up on your knees. Take your time. Take your time. All right, you stand up. Are you hurt?
No.
Where are you hurting?
Where you want to go?
You have anything on you?
Do I look like I have anything on
I
me?
asked you a question.
I asked you a question. Murderer. On me. Shoot this. As soon as we get outside, I ain't scared.
Hang on.
Me. Look at him. Now. You're trying to use me as a shield. Alright. Get your nasty murder hands off me. Oh yeah, fuck her.
Have a seat. Is there anything inside needs to be dealt with before you go?
Don't go in my house. You ain't allowed in there. You understand? Like I said before you came in here? Ooh, a little shaky and scared, are we, eh?
You think I'm scared?
Yeah, you are scared.
You're the one in handcuffs, not me.
I'm scared. You're gonna get popped.
I'm gonna get popped?
Get the away from me. I know how to buckle a belt, cunt. Move. Trying to on me.
Officers soon suspected there could be a firearm or another weapon nearby. Despite their caution, Stacy lashed out verbally, refusing to cooperate and keeping the tension high.
17, we're okay. I think this is a BB gun, right? I hope.
Yeah, it's an old
And that was the other thing I had, is she's back in there with the door closed. And of course we've had history of firearms out here. Yeah, I don't know what the What? Okay. You okay?
Are you?
What do you want done with your front door? How do you want us to secure it?
Get the away from my house because you're not.
How do you want the house secured? Okay. Do you want the door secured at all?
And front door. Or no, don't go near my house. Shut your door. Do what you gotta do. Fuck on me. Again.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, baby, some more you what?
So you don't want the door locked
I got
anyway?
you on video.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Stacy was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, disorderly conduct with a dangerous weapon, and resisting an officer. Next, a hit-and-run suspect made one officer's night feel like a real-life nightmare movie, popcorn not included.
What is the problem? Am I arrested? Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not arrested.
Officers responded to a hit-and-run after a van slammed into a parked car and fled the scene. When they arrived, they spotted two vehicles leaving the area, one driven by the suspect, Billy, showing heavy front-end damage, and the other by his wife. It was the beginning of a very long night.
45 needs you to come out here. I just got hit.
What are you doing?
Okay, who the hell are you?
I live right here.
Who's in that car?
That's my wife.
I need to see your driver's license.
Yes. What are you doing? You just crashed in my car.
No, I didn't. I was parked.
No, you didn't.
Give me your driver's license right now.
You pulled in front of my work vehicle.
All right, turn around.
Dude, what do you take? No.
You're gonna get tased. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Here's my ID. Dude.
Put your hands behind your back or you're gonna get tased.
Don't tase me. Here's my ID.
Turn around and put your... I'm not gonna say it again.
Moments later, Billy's wife arrived, desperately trying to calm him down as another officer pulled up for backup.
Got the subject, the driver at taser right now. Give me another squad, please.
Just turn around.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back. I'm not gonna...
Crash into my car.
Home, turn around. It's fine, turn around.
Turn around!
Turn around.
Dude.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Put them behind your back. Get away from me right now, please.
I am.
What are we doing right now? Are we we're doing this?
Yeah.
Why?
So he's driving this car, she's driving that one. I haven't found anything else out yet.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, you almost crashed in my... What is that? Are you serious in my driveway? This is crazy, bro. Come on, crazy.
While one officer spoke with Billy's wife, the others tried to make sense of Billy's story, which kept getting more irrational by the minute.
I went to go get him because he was just getting off work and I don't know what's going on. And he called me and said, come get me. So I just drove around the neighborhood trying to find him.
In that car?
Yes.
So where's he on his way to right now?
I hope home.
You live here with him?
Yes,
That's your husband?
that's my husband.
What do you have on you right now? Do you have anything
Nothing.
on you? Okay.
No. What would I have on me?
Search him.
Yeah, search me. You got nothing sharp on your shirt? No. No. Just got home from work.
He's got home from work?
Yeah. Is that hard to believe?
A little late. Yeah.
A little. Yeah, I travel with Soul State in Illinois, dude. What do you do? Deliver food. What do you do? Bust people down? Seriously. What are you busting my ass for? What is the problem? Am I arrested? Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not arrested. Why am I arrested?
Calm down.
Right now. Why am I in court?
Despite his wife's constant pleas to relax, Billy grew louder, more erratic, and clearly unstable.
Stop moving right now. You ain't seen movement. You ain't seen movement. You ain't seen movement. You ain't taking me to... Watch this. Why are you gonna take me? Why? What did I do? What? You... What did I do? What did I do? I didn't do anything.
He's having a really hard time.
I didn't do anything.
Babe, listen.
No.
William, calm down. William, calm down. William, calm down.
Babe, looking out the window. Stop. Babe, stop.
Losers.
He's just having a really hard time.
With what?
I'll beat you. Jail.
Well, he's not helping the situation.
Yeah, you.
Stop, please.
You.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
He's looking out the window.
I don't give a...
Stop. Stop.
Dude, I should be tough. I didn't do anything
just get
wrong.
out. Just cooperate.
No.
William.
Babe, stop.
You really my...
Don't
come over this.
Listen.
Don't come over this.
Listen to
You'll
me.
see me in jail, mother...
Hey.
I'll put you up. Hey, hey, who are you?
Look at me.
Who are you?
Look at me. Look at me.
I see you.
Look at me.
You mother...
Stop. Look at me.
You want it?
Hey.
You want it?
Hey. Please
You
stop.
The call. You're done.
I didn't do anything.
You're done.
I didn't do anything. I didn't call the cops. I didn't
Pick me
do
up.
anything.
You touched my wrist. You touched my wrist.
For this guy.
Listen to me.
Yeah, you feel bad. You ain't Yeah, that's your wife.
Stop.
That's your wife.
I'm her wife.
Loser.
I didn't call.
You're loser.
Stop.
You're done.
I didn't do anything.
You're done.
Oh, please stop.
I warned you.
I didn't do anything. Stop. Stop.
You're so.
Man, what's your first name?
You.
Was it?
Yeah, get my first name up.
Hey.
I remember it.
Stop.
As his behavior spiraled further, officers were forced to step in to prevent things from getting out of control.
Stay down.
Oh, you want to chase me?
Stop.
Yeah.
Is.
You ain't. You're a.
Babe, stop.
You're a.
Please? Okay,
You
stop.
You just tased me.
Stop.
You're a
Stop. Think about. Stop it. Think about.
Stop talking! Stop talking! Stop talking!
Let's just speak your truth.
Down. Calm down.
What? Because I want my wife.
It's
my
over.
kids?
It's over. You're in
It's
custody.
over,
Calm.
You just did this. You're done.
I didn't do anything.
I think we're supervisor, you have to do something.
I'll never do this.
She was the...
What are we doing right now?
Right now we're calming down.
Oh, seriously, this is crazy.
You're gonna lay here until you do calm down.
Dude, take the cuffs off. I'm trying to calm down, but just take the cuffs off. Seriously, I'm crazy right now. This is crazy, dude. I'm a white guy in Mosquito.
Babe, calm down.
I'm not trying to fight you guys. You guys are my friends, man.
When both his wife and the officers tried again to defuse the situation, Billy shifted gears, launching into a new batch of complaints instead.
Cuffs off, dude. My hands are numb. Dude, my hands are numb. My hands are numb, dude. Seriously, I'm a man. White man.
My hands are cold too. My hands are cold too.
I'm not trying to fight you guys. I never was. Listen, I get it. You guys are my friends. I'm not trying to fight you guys.
If you calm down, this hand will.
Yes. I get it. Take the cuffs on my hands. My hands are numb. My hands are numb.
Babe,
Please take the off my hands, dude. Loosen them up. Take them off my
Can
hands.
I call you Will?
You come with a what? Take the hand.
Okay, Billy, can I call you
Release
Billy?
the cuffs off my hands. My hands are numb.
Billy,
What?
they have to stay on until you calm down.
Dude, can you loosen them up? I don't give a keep them on. Can you loosen them up? My hands are numb.
Hold on.
Try to relate. I'm trying to relate to you guys.
they're loosening. They're loosening.
Yes. Loosen them up.
Yeah, they're loosening.
Just loosen them up, man. My hands are numb.
They're loosening up.
The
I didn't do anything.
No you didn't.
What did he do?
On divorce.
Okay.
If you move this hand, we're gonna have
Dude,
problems,
I'm not
all
trying to
right?
fight you, bro. You're not my problem. This in my ear is the problem.
She's trying to calm you down right now.
No, she ain't calm me down. Just lose the cuffs off. Tell her to leave my house. This is why we're in this situation.
You guys are married?
Yeah, unfortunately. Please loosen this shit up, dude.
I just loosened this one up, man.
My hand's numb. I'm not trying to fight you guys, though.
Well,
You guys know me.
certainly.
I'm not.
Seeing the altercation devolving more and more into chaos, the wife tried to explain her husband's odd behavior. The more she talked, the more concerning details came to light.
What has he been drinking tonight?
He's been probably drinking Jack and Cokes all night long, I'm assuming.
Just going to
having a
hospital
really
right now.
hard time. He's been and he's just having a hard time.
So he normally drinks all the time?
No, not like this. That's
Did you guys
why.
crash your cars together or something?
I don't know if he hit me when I was trying to find him. I think he hit me.
Is this new?
Yeah, it's gotta be. I said just park your car wherever you're at.
You want to check out his face? Yeah. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Let's roll over your side.
I've been good, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Yeah, we're good, man. I don't have no problem with you guys.
You're good now?
Yes.
Pay attention to what I'm saying. If we try to stand you up, you're not doing anything stupid, right?
No. No.
You're going to get in the back of my car here?
No, man.
I put you in the back of the car because I want you in the warm where it's heated.
Billy eventually calmed down enough to be placed in the squad car. However, how long will it last? That's the real question.
You have kids up right now?
My daughter's up, yeah.
How old is she?
14.
Sorry she would have seen this.
Me too. He really was. He called me crying for help.
You can probably disregard what
Oh, you.
I'm going to go check. I'm going to get in real quick. I hear him yelling.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey. My hands are falling asleep, bro. Can you loosen the kites up?
I loosened them up already, man.
No, listen. I'm not going anywhere. Well, who are you? Who are you, man?
This is your wife.
Oh, wife? That's my wife. You're done. You're done.
So how much do you have to drink?
How much have I had to drink?
He had to drink.
Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming a lot. He rarely drinks, and then when he does, it's, he drinks too much, but he usually calls me and I come and pick him up wherever he's at, and he doesn't even try to drive. He's just going through a really time. He's been just not breathe. Our daughter has a cheer competition in the morning.
Did you spit right there?
No, I did not.
Are you sure? What is that?
Dude, listen, my hand is numb. I'm not an immigrant, dude. I'm a white guy. I'm a Muskego. I pay my taxes. Please, on the right side.
I'll take a look at him.
Dude, I'm in your back seat. Don't be a bitch.
Billy, I got you up here because you were calmed down and now you're getting amped up again.
No, I'm not amped up. My hand's numb, dude.
Soon enough, Billy reverted to his usual self. It seems he continuously failed to realize he is simply adding more and more charges to his rap sheet.
My hand is numb. What the have I done bad? At least the right hand on my cuff, my hand is numb.
We can loosen it a smidge, but the cuff
Dude,
is not coming off.
I don't give a what y'all do, but this will come back to you in court.
Go ahead.
I don't give a y'all
Go
do.
ahead. Turn
You ain't
around
gonna
and
win.
face that way. Turn around and face that way. Turn your body, face that way.
You're a dick.
Thank you. Turn and face that way.
Do you want your handcuffs loosened or no?
I don't give a I'm going to jail when you get out 3 hours or not. No bail? Here, loosen.
Can I talk to him, please, just for a second?
We can roll the window down, sure, for a second.
Please, just stop.
Oh, actually, no, not anymore. Why don't you go wait by your car for right now?
Done!
We'll be with you in a minute, okay? Stop!
You!
Stop!
You!
Stop!
We know the Constitution.
Knock
You
it
want
off.
this?
Knock it off.
You want in jail, mother?
Sit up.
No, you. Sit up my ass. Sit me up. Dude, I'm trying to go home. I'm trying to go home all night. You're a Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going next?
The ground. Come out of the car.
No. Why?
Because you're damaging the inside of our squad.
Where are we going?
The ground.
Why? I have rights, dude. You know where you stand?
Where I stand, I uphold the Constitution.
No, you don't. What am I in prison for?
You're not in prison.
You don't know the Constitution then. You're a failure.
They didn't have cars in the
The are you kidding me, mother? Exactly.
Oh, step out, please, Billy.
Dude, for what? Were you gonna throw me on the ground, beat me up?
No, we got a special car to take you to jail.
Oh, you got a special car. The federal government put you all in persecution. Take me to jail. Take me to jail.
Billy, that's why you're getting moved.
Take me to jail so I can get out.
As another officer tried to discuss Billy's past behavior, Billy lashed out with insults and renewed aggression.
Billy, I have to read this to you.
You.
Under Wisconsin consent law, I am required to notice to you.
I know my rights. I know the Constitution.
You have either been arrested for an offense that involves driving or operating a...
Oh, yeah.
Or you are the operator of a vehicle that was in...
Hey, Chief, you're
Are you gonna listen to the officer?
him. I asked him, Chief. I asked him, Chief. Take me to jail. I got a lawyer. You guys are wasting my time.
Also may have a test conducted by a qualified person of your... Oh, you let me... Hold on. You let me... I lost one. You also may have a test conducted by... Billy, I want you to know...
You.
I know you're going through some stuff right now. You're going through some stuff right now, and I that. And I hope that you watch this video and you see how patient I was with you throughout our entire encounter.
You ain't getting shit, dude. I got a lawyer. You guys are done.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I don't sound like that, do I?
That's how it works.
I just lost 10 years off my life. I'm tired. I'm cold.
We're all tired. This is my day 3 of 12 hours.
This is probably gonna be a 16+ hour day because I think this has to get done before I leave tonight.
Seeing no end to Billy's antics, officers knew they simply couldn't transport him like usual. Unfortunately for Billy, cops had just the thing for him.
Step out.
I'm not trying to.
And I will loosen them up.
I'm trying to. Hold on.
Step out.
Hold on.
He's fine. He's fine. Okay. Yeah. As soon as you get out,
Just loosen them up.
Step out, and they will.
My foot's stuck.
It's not stuck.
My other foot's stuck. Loosen the cuffs.
Just loosen the cup. My foot's stuck. Ow!
Stuck.
We can't do it in there, though, sir. This is very impossible.
These cuffs are loose enough. I can get my finger in both of them. Sit down in this chair over here.
What are you guys gonna do right now? Ah, it's not that.
Sit down.
Why you leave the cuffs off?
Keep your hands
Just put the cuffs off.
Just take those off. You gotta take them off systematically, okay? Just feed your hands through. Just feed your hands instructions. And we'll get those couple off.
You're doing it yourself. I'm
watching you twist your body so that your hands are
okay. Put my foot down. Put my foot down.
There, we're just crazy.
All right. Put my foot down. Put them up. There. Are we getting strapped in?
So, because of just this whole thing that you kind of did with kicking the car, that's why you're getting put in this chair. So that way you can't kick anymore.
Are you kidding me right now?
I wish you'd have to do this. This was a big pain in the ass. This is what took so long.
Dude,
but
take the cuffs off my hands.
They're going to come off.
Pull down on this.
You got lots of attention tonight, sir.
Oh, you got a lot of losers, yeah. Thanks a lot to get you guys one guy in custody. Woo! Dude, just take me to jail so I can come home. Bunch of hey, you see this? Hey! You see these Woo! Woo! Do your thing! So they can get me to jail and just rinse it off. You guys are so big.
Okay.
Yeah. Tighten it down one more. Tighten it down one more. Two more.
Ooh, play around with it. What the sheep?
Any normal, sane person, criminal or not, would have given up by now. But Billy? He was built differently.
What's your badge number? Yeah, I'll see you again in court. What's your name?
I told you a couple times too.
Take me to jail so I can go home!
I'm trying to.
You guys are stupid. I'm not going anywhere.
Your hand is stuck.
My hand's stuck because I'm tired of dude, you guys stop. My hand ain't tied.
Stop.
Stop. Let's go to jail so we can go home.
Stop. Stop.
Take me to jail.
Stop moving.
What are they gonna do?
Let's get this on.
What are they gonna do when we get to jail?
Leave you in here?
What is going on right now?
Put a spit mask on you.
For what?
Because you're spitting all over.
I'm a somebody.
Done.
Fight! I ain't doing nothing wrong! Stop fighting me, motherfucker!
Thank you.
Dude, I'm trying to go to jail! You know taste me, motherfucker!
Got that key.
You listen.
I got
You listen.
Stop, you're gonna get tased.
Dude, take me to jail! Stop! Ah! You're breaking my finger!
Stop fighting!
My daughter, I got a cheer competition tomorrow. You guys are
push in so I can. It's gonna come out.
record it all. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, but now.
You haven't done nothing wrong. Son.
Right.
Tase me again. John, I want to go to jail. Just take me to jail. Take the mask off, because I can't breathe.
Just above the mask.
Take the mask off. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. You're not putting a mask on me.
From the ride to the station to his final moments in custody, Billy's outbursts turned the entire night into something the officers wouldn't soon forget.
Y'all fight for nothing. Yeah. How do you feel about that, loser? Smile, smirk. I see you smirking, motherfucker. We'll keep faking it. You're a fake. You're a fake, right?
We're going, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
Call me.
Oh, that was
Not the bed!
He did puke.
Voluntary vomiting, right? It looks voluntary.
I think so. That's gross.
Shut the bed! I can't breathe.
I mean, what are we gonna do on the side of the road? You know? Yeah. Get him to jail. We'll deal with it then.
Shut the bed!
Yeah, we're here.
So we just started our shift, and we have no idea what occurred, other than we were told to get you to the jail. Okay. All right.
Billy, once we get you on the ground, we'll take that mask off.
I puked all over the. Just take the mask off my face. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm trying to. Can you get this side?
It's going back on if you start spitting at
I'm not. I never spit at anybody. I don't know what is going on right now. This is crazy, dude. Just release me. I'm not going anywhere. Seriously.
Take this off you, all right? Just like I said I would.
Thank God.
Losers. You guys are losers. You guys are losers. Does your wife know what you do for a living? Big shot. Big cats. Hey, welcome. It's not a bad thing. In here.
You stay seated until
No,
this.
you're good. I'm not going anywhere, I promise.
Stay seated
No,
until
you're
he
good,
tells
man.
you different.
You're good.
Just looking for by the camera. Just, you know, how, dude. People all face disrespectful. How is it disrespectful? There ain't no paper towel on now. You're telling me this. What do you think? How is it disrespectful? Do I have paper towel?
You're a man. I'm a man.
Do I have paper towel out here? No.
It's a jail. Are you kidding me?
Straight in, head to the left.
Billy was charged with multiple felonies and misdemeanors, including 2 counts of battery or threat to an officer, attempted battery to an officer, resisting or obstructing an officer, 3 counts of disorderly conduct and resisting or failing to stop. He was released 2 days later on a $1,000 cash bond. And finally, our next suspect is Stacy, proving once again that sometimes all it takes is a locked-out apartment to test an officer's patience to the limit.
Serious?
Yes.
It's my fault.
You're under arrest right now. Okay, so go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
I'm under arrest.
Yes.
Officers responded to a welfare check at an apartment complex after reports of a possible disturbance involving a woman named Stacy, who claimed she had been locked out of her apartment. When officers arrived, chaos immediately unfolded.
Hello.
I didn't call the police. I don't have a statement. I don't have anything. Good night.
Okay. Was someone knocking on your door though?
It was me.
Okay.
Which is why that is the whole statement.
Do you know who called?
I'm gonna guess it was the girl down here who wouldn't help me get into my apartment.
Okay.
After 7:30,
Okay.
you can't get in the building.
Okay.
And maintenance, from what I've come to understand working agency as a CNA when I get off early, is that they're not here until they're here.
Okay.
So she may have tried to reach out because that's what I asked because I was locked out.
Okay.
As the officer tried to speak with both parties, Stacy repeatedly interrupted and questioned his authority. The officer remained calm, attempting to explain the situation. Will that even work?
When the officer arrived here, I was upset because I was locked out of an apartment because the person he is trying to take a statement from over me is calmer because she has control. Because she has control of the situation. No, I am trying to make a statement officially.
Go hang out in your room. I'm not going to keep telling you. Go.
Can I make a statement?
Go to your room. Go to your room.
The person you're taking a statement from is calmer than me because she calls to escalate a situation.
Go to your room.
Involved in.
So I can talk to her.
Is
Please,
this
I'm
recorded so I
asking you.
can call back on
It's
it?
recorded.
So I can call back on
You
this.
sure can. You can get a report number before I leave, and you can look it up that way. Go in your room and let me finish talk to her.
I understand the timestamp.
You are being disruptive. Go to your room.
In what ways, officer?
I'm trying to talk to her, and you're interrupting us.
But
I already told you that I'm going to come and talk. You didn't want me to talk to you.
Because I
Please
got
go to your
into
room.
my apartment,
I'm
which
asking
is
you.
what the situation.
Please go to your room.
Are you going to give me the same grace you gave me?
I sure will. Once I get done talking to her, I'm going to come talk to you and get your side of things. Please go to your room.
That's all right. Officer, what is your name?
Armstrong. It's right there.
What is your badge number?
866. You're going to have all that when I get the report. Just hang out in your room for me so I can talk to her, and then I'm going to come and give you the same time so you can
So
spill what you
since
need
I was
to.
not the initial one who called the police, if I'm going to get the same patience and grace,
Yes, you will.
so that means that I get to have a statement.
Yes.
I know.
So go
I
ahead.
was pre-law.
Go ahead.
I know.
I'm really not trying to make this difficult. You're making it more difficult than it has to be. All you have to do is tell me your side of things. That's what I'm here for. So what I know right now is you got locked out of the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
She was under the impression you were in your room and heard banging on the door. Wasn't aware that it was you. And then she called maintenance to come see who it was.
And then somehow she called the police before
She
maintenance
called.
get here.
She called her mom. And then she called maintenance. Maintenance told her they're not coming up for her to call the police.
Repeated requests for Stacy's identification only seemed to fuel her irritation. Who knew showing ID could be such a trigger?
Are you going to talk and give your side of things so I can document it in a report like I'm supposed to? Or are you going to be reserved and not give me any of your information? Because if I'm not going to know who I'm talking to, then there's nothing I can do for you. But I will go talk to management and see what they want to do about this door being busted open. And then we'll go from there.
At the end of it all, even if they tell you something, they can evict me, and I have the courts to decide, not you.
Okay.
I'm trying to talk to you in the context of what has been given and non-self-incrimination, which I know is a problem for you guys. I'm trying to be respectful.
You're not. You're not being forthcoming. I'm not raising mine either.
There's no pre-circumstance or any circumstance where I have to be forthcoming to an officer.
Okay.
If you would like to speak with my roommate in 448B, you're more than welcome to. I feel like I have been disrespected, and like you said, I haven't been disrespectful, but what I've shown is not enough for you. Will not be making any further statements. I cannot speak for my roommate in 448A.
Okay. Okay.
Have a good night, officer.
So she's giving me permission to come in.
Have a good night, officer.
So I'm going to go talk to her.
That's fine.
Okay.
When the female officer finally arrived at the apartment, Stacy couldn't hold back, airing her grievances about her roommate as if the world depended on hearing it.
I still have my keys, so I can get in the apartment. I'm leaving. I'm defusing the situation. Is this recorded? I am defusing the situation because you're taking her statement because she called. Even though she has been the antagonist of all of this. She has made 2 people previous to me since August move out of this apartment and find someone else. But I am the issue.
Okay. I did take her statement, but I also offered to come.
That's all I'm saying regarding the matter. She has made 2 people, 2 random people I have never met or talked to in detail, move out of this apartment.
Okay. I'm not here for that. I don't know anything about that.
You don't know anything about that, but you will play to her narrative. I'm leaving.
I got her statement.
The issue is resolved. I am leaving.
It's resolved for now. I'll still have to talk to management and see what they want to do about the door.
At the end of it all,
Okay.
the worst they can do is evict me, which means I still have 30 days. So I am leaving to resolve this matter right now because, again, she has had 2 people move out of this apartment to her antics, to her bullying, to her convenience of when to call, when to not.
Okay.
After assessing the damage, the officer explained the consequences of her actions. Think it ended there? Of course not. This is Stacy we're talking about.
Come here.
Officer, I did not
Come here.
break the door. I just opened it. It just came off the hinges and it hit me in the nose. I did not break it. Check the camera.
We heard you.
I wouldn't break the door.
Is that new?
I wouldn't break
Is that
the
new
fucking
damage?
door. I just opened it. It wouldn't open. And I realized I didn't press the red button.
Yeah.
I wouldn't break the door. Realized that red button on the side was what was keeping me in. I pushed it, the door opened.
So how did it get damaged?
It came off and it hit me. Look at my nose. It hit me right here.
Okay.
I just put it back. That's why I put it back up.
It looks like it was ripped off of the threshold.
I'm 5'1".
Okay. It doesn't matter. Okay.
How could
So we're gonna hang out here. We're gonna verify with maintenance that door was not damaged, or you're gonna have to answer to that. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me. Please.
Serious?
Yes.
It's my fault.
You're under arrest right now. Okay. So go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
I'm under arrest.
Yes.
Why?
Criminal damage to property. Okay. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me.
I'm under arrest.
Yes. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
Yes. Turn around. Place your hands behind your back for me. Got one running from us.
No. Get off the ground. No. Fuck this.
Get off the ground.
Give it up feet. All right. Give it up feet.
Center and Wilson.
No. No! No! No!
Just put your hands behind your back.
No! I'm not going to do what I'm going to do. No! 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 Please, no! No! Oh, I didn't do it.
Have a seat.
No!
Have a seat.
No! Because I told you I didn't do anything. And you still are harassing me. I'm trying to leave. And like, no! 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 We gotta get out this shit! I gotta get away from this shit!
She can stay right there.
No!
Scattered everywhere out here.
Oh! I didn't touch the door!
Chill out.
No! Are you the sheriff?
Stacy was charged with criminal damage to property, battery on law enforcement officers, and resisting arrest. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories like this. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you in the next one.